Good morning. It is Monday, August 6th, and this is week one of grocery shopping here in Nova Scotia. I stopped at Gateway today, and then because I was in town and we were going to visit someone, we decided to swing over to Walmart as well. The item I was hoping to get at Walmart, they actually didn't have, but I was able to pick up a couple other things as well. So my first stop was Gateway. It's been a couple weeks since we went there. And although we are getting a lot of produce out of the garden, we're not getting much fruit or anything like that. Okay, sorry about that. My dog is eating an ice cube and it was extremely loud. Okay, so first went into Gateway. I picked up these cherries. They were again $1.97 a pound. So one bag was $4.88, the other bag was $4.86. The iceberg lettuce was $1.97. They had blueberries on, were $1.97. They were slightly cheaper at Walmart. However, I went to Gateway first and I wanted to make sure I got blueberries. So just in case they didn't have them, I picked them up at Gateway. So I got 3 things of blueberries. The baby carrots were $1.47. The heads of broccoli were $2.97 each. Mushrooms were $1.97 each. The tomatoes, I'm not even sure. I don't think they were on sale. They were $1.99 a pound and it came to $3.19, though I think my mom took 3 or 4 of these out of here. So that was $3.19. Bananas were $2.36. For those, I believe it was 77 cents a pound. They still had these frosting on for 97 cents each, so I bought 6 because I realized the expiry on them is well on into October. So we've been liking to dip fruit in those. Those are nice. I got another one of these sausage patties. This was $19.97. We still do probably have half a bag, but I'm liking having them in the freezer for a Saturday morning breakfast. The pickled herring was $3.47. And I bought 3. They had these granola bars. I did buy last week a bunch of granola bars to put away for the kids for lunches, but some of these can't go in their lunches, so they're gonna go in my husband's lunch. Anything with nuts in it can't go in the kids' lunches. So this was $7.97 for a 30 pack. If they didn't have the almond ones in them, I probably would have bought more, but there's not really much sense having granola bars with nuts in them because then I will end up eating them and I don't need to do that. I bought more of these Chippets. They were 97 cents each. They had these bag of the puffs were $1.97 each, so I bought 2. I thought I could portion these into smaller bags for when school starts back up again. And same with these. These were $1.97 for the larger bag, 215 gram. I was gonna get the barbecue ones that were in the smaller, but when I figured out price per gram, it's actually a lot cheaper just to buy these ones and split it up yourself. So $1.97 each, and I got 4 of those. So my total spent at Gateway, well, it says I spent $114.07, but $15 of that was stuff that I picked up for my mom. So she gave me $15, so my total came to $99.07 with a savings of $187.90. So then I went to Walmart. Now, what I went to Walmart for was peaches. I want to can peaches, and I was thinking of getting about 9 of these to can. However, they had lots of nectarines, but no peaches. The nectarines were the same price, but I don't know if I liked canned nectarines. So I just got 4. I figure if nothing else, we'll throw them in a pie. So I got 4 of these for $3.97 each. And I was going to can them this week and put those up on the shelf. And then hopefully peaches at some point will come on sale again. So I really would like to have some canned peaches. Because I was going to Walmart anyway, I do prefer the Great Value tuna. It was 97 cents. I think that's the everyday price. So I got 8. I don't need tuna, I just got some, but since I was in there anyway. And then I saw this was on rollback. The wild pink salmon was $2.97, it was $3.97 I guess. And I believe it's $4.97 or $4.99 at Superstore. So I just got 2 cans of that. They had their instant noodles on for 27 cents a pack. And I do have a few left from last time. I think there's probably like 6 packs left from when I bought them back in, I want to say April. So I got 8 more, but for 27 cents, I figured it couldn't go wrong. I got some of these sliced cheese. We still have lots of pre-made homemade burgers in the freezer, so I thought we'd probably do that on Friday. So I got 2 packages of those, and they were $3.86 a piece. And then we still have freezer meals of beef stroganoff. I've just been doing it with spaghetti noodles, but since I was in there and I saw these were $2.97, I picked those up as well to add to a freezer meal. So my total spent at Walmart was $41.47. And then last Friday, I went to Circle K to get my milk. So I got my 2 4 liters of milk. This one's actually just got emptied this morning. The price has actually gone up. It was $6.19. It is now $6.49. But still, that's still cheaper. That's still almost 75 cents cheaper than the grocery store. So I bought my 2, and I came to $12.98. So my total spent this week was $153.52. And I'm gonna plan on going to Superstore tomorrow morning and see if I can get any discounted meat. I do have a couple offers that I think may stack with PC points, but I'd like to get it on discount, 50% off meat. So I'm gonna take a look, and I'm gonna take a look before I go to see if they have anything in Flash Food. So there might be a part 2 to this video, but something else I did today since I was in town, I found a guy on Marketplace that was selling these, I think they're 11-liter ice cream tubs. So they're food grade because I had ice cream in them, and they had the lids. He charged me $1 a piece, so I got 10. And I think that's money well spent. I'm sure he probably just picks these up for free, but what a great little side business to have, just bringing in a little extra cash. And what I'm gonna do with these is I'd like to put one with dog food in it. I'd like to put rice in one, my flour, sugar, oats, etc. And then I'd like to clear out this cabinet down here. This is in disarray at all times. And I'd like to try to stack these in here. There's a shelf in here, but I'm gonna try to just take a jigsaw and jigsaw out the shelf. All right, so that's my plan. And I will probably be popping back on here in a second to show you what I picked up at Superstore tomorrow morning. All right, so today is Wednesday, August 7th. So this is included in week 1 of August for grocery shopping here in Nova Scotia. I just got back from Superstore. So before I went in, I checked Flash Food. That is all this bread here. So we're gonna have hamburgers on Friday and then probably again next Friday. So all the bread was on $1. So 2 hamburger buns, 3 of the brioche, which is really nice bread, and then 5 of the Wonder Bread Texas Toast. So it was $10. And then the service fee, so it came to $10.58. In Superstore, I wanted to get these wrapped. I'm probably going to get these a few times and just stack them all in the freezer. So these right now are on for $2.50, which in Nova Scotia is a really good price for the 10 wraps. And this is my favorite type of wrap. So the limit was 6, so I got 6. And then when I got home, I uploaded my receipt to Air Miles receipts, and I got 48 Air Miles back. Now, I went in looking specifically, and they usually do markdowns around 8:30. So I went in specifically looking for ground beef, chicken, or seafood. They currently have their salmon on for $10.99 a pound. So if it had them at 50 off, I was gonna can some salmon this week. Their ground beef is buy $20, get $8 off. So even if they had the large packs of the lean ground beef, I was gonna buy that. They didn't have any ground beef at all. So then I went over to chicken. I was hoping to get some at 50% off. They currently have chicken thighs on for $2.49 a pound. I was hoping I could get $50 worth at 50% off, or a combination thereof. They hardly had any markdown chicken. So instead, I decided to buy chicken breasts. Chicken breasts haven't been on sale for a while at Gateway, so I've been kind of waiting for a sale. Anyway, so I tried to do some chicken acrobatics this morning, and I'll tell you if it worked out for me or not. So they have these packages on offer that you get $2 off a package. So it makes them $11. So I went through and picked out the biggest packages. However, last time I did this, I know they were at around almost 2 pounds a package. These are around $7.19, $7.34 was the biggest packets I could find, and there was all kinds. So I don't know if that's just my Superstore, but that was the case. They had 2 at 50% off, but they were much smaller. This one's only $5.96. That one's 570 kilograms. But I got $2 off each one. So it was $78 for the 6 packages. But then I got $2 off each one. And then I essentially got 1 package for free because I had 2 at 50% off. Okay, so the chicken worked out to be $53. And then I got 8,000 points back for spending $50 on chicken. And then I got 4,000 points for spending $40 on Blue Menu, the PC Blue Menu, which the chicken breast is. So after I add up the weights on all the packages, this chicken worked out to $4.60 a pound. Not a huge savings. Tomorrow Superstore has chicken on for $5.44 a pound for the boneless, skinless. So it's not a huge savings, but it's nice to sometimes have these smaller packages in the freezer, especially I like to cook them off for my own personal lunches sometimes. So it was worth it, but I'll still be looking at a Gateway chicken sale. They usually have it on for $3.97 a pound when they do put it on sale. However, I did also notice that Kingswood Market, which has similar prices to Gateway, has their chicken on sale this week for $4.97 a pound. So I'm thinking that boneless, skinless chicken breast did just go up. So then I spent the $53 on the chicken. I spent $15 on the wraps. And then I got $12 back in points. So I spent a total of $56 at Superstore this week. And then the $10.58 on Flashfood. If I add that to the $153.52 I spent yesterday, we're at $220.10. And then I uploaded my other receipt from Sobeys for air miles, and I got an additional 24 air miles for the tuna, and then I got the 48 air miles for the wraps. So that's a money equivalent of $7.58, bringing my week total down to $212.52. So a high spend week for me, but it seems to always work out. Have a high spend, have a low spend, and all kind of works out by the end of the month. And it's a bit of a rainy day here, which is a great time to do some canning projects. I got those nectarines yesterday to can. And I've decided, I think I'm going to do on Fridays. Today's what, Wednesday? Yeah. On Fridays, I think I'm going to do a weekend update on everything I put away that week. I noticed Three Rivers Homestead is having a, what did they call it? Every Bit Counts challenge. I think they have it every year. So I pretty much, in August, I'm preserving a little something every day anyway. So I'm just going to take some pictures, some videos of my progress and post those on Fridays, what I have preserved that week. And I might do that for August and September because September is a much more prominent harvest time for us here in Nova Scotia. The US's harvest season is a little bit ahead of ours. All right. Thanks so much for watching. Bye now.